Sketch, and I'm back with the video. Man, so GameStop's ass is in trouble. That ass is fading fast from the looks of it. But, just in case the rest of you guys haven't heard about what's been going on in the news, amongst other things, Call of Duty leaked. Might be World War II. Destiny 2 also leaked. There might be a beta. Crazy. That's interesting. But even more interesting is, GameStop store is going to be closing like a motherfucker worldwide here in just a little bit. Well, not a little bit, but within the next year, something to that tune. Something like about 150 nationwide and somewhere around 250 altogether worldwide. Which is crazy. But is it surprising? No, not at all. Considering how poorly their retro initiative has gone and how many cock-ups they have with that. Also considering the whole Circle of Life thing really actually being publicized and getting out to consumers. I haven't really seen too many people going into GameStops, and the few times I've been recently, I've seen a lot of people walk in, not get anything, walk out, which I'm sure is common. I can't say that's surprising at all. But also the last few times I've personally had to have a experience, quote fingers, at a GameStop. They kind of range from mediocre to piss poor. Especially considering the time when I went in just to get a prepaid Xbox Live card, which I know who the fuck does that anymore. And the dude didn't give me the card and didn't have the receipt, or didn't have the actual PIN number or the 25 thing, whatever. I can talk sometimes, people. I do try. But it didn't have the fucking redemption code on the receipt. And the guy's like, oh yeah, it's on the receipt. I go back home, even though I should have just looked at it as I was walking out, but I try to do things in good faith. I try. But then I get back and I was like, wait a minute. Damn code's not on the receipt, so I drive back, have to go this whole rigmarole just to figure out which card this fucking ding-dong scanned. And that was one kind of rough experience, and that was just, I could let that one go pretty easily. But one of the main things that kind of, which I didn't actually catch until months and months down the line, is I've had this little silver membership thing with the power-up rewards or whatever. And y'all want to hear some bullshit. The second you pop open the Game Informers that they send you every month, they're not consistent whatsoever. They come at one time of the month, they come at one time the other month. You know, it's weird like that. But there's a little section that's right there, like on the back cover, that you're supposed to get buy two get one free every time you go to a GameStop store if it's a used item, or a used game rather. And there are numerous times, I wish I kept the receipts, that these jabronis charged me for all three of them. Not even so much as a mention of the discount. Like, I'll look to see that they're actually giving me the however many % off. I'll check that part. But there's several times where I didn't even notice that I was totally getting gypped on something that was supposed to be a quote-unquote members perk. But again, that's not even really why I wanted to even come at this video. Because, am I happy that GameStops are going to be closing? I personally don't care, because you know, I don't really shop at GameStop unless I absolutely have to. I don't pre-order games from GameStop. It's like, even if I had to, I still wouldn't. I'll just wait till either the night before or like literally the day of and just be like, yep, I'm going to go pick up a copy. Because really, like, getting physical copy games, especially on newer consoles like Xbox One and PS4 or whatever, not difficult to do unless they're like extremely limited release. However, trying to get some of these other things, like the only reason that I'm kind of waiting on some of these GameStops to tank is because they'll have liquidation sales. So then if that's what you're into, like myself, you can go scoop up all those deals that you may or may not have been able to get leading up to this particular point. And am I banking on that? Not necessarily, because, you know, like, I have a few friends that work at GameStops, and I know, man, it's a job, you know. I know that some of them get to do cool stuff, and some of them don't. So I guess I can't really be biased on either side. But even still, I don't like the fact that people are going to be losing jobs, especially the one that's like, as you know, I can't really say how this will work at GameStop, because I've never done it. But even still, I feel for some of you, and I hope you can get something after this whole thing happens. I'm sure you can. I mean, GameStop's a pretty big company. I'm sure they have their hands in many other side projects or stores or whatever that they can easily relocate people to. At least I would hope. But time will tell on that one. And I just find it very interesting that the conglomerate that came around years ago, like swallowing up all the smaller shops. Like I never knew that GameStop was actually the company that acquired Rhino from way back in the day. Wish I still had some of those boxes. But I find it quite interesting that the tables are turning, and that GameStops are going to be slowly disappearing. Like I don't know if it's going to be as immediate as it was with blockbusters and Hollywood videos and things like that, but I do find it quite interesting that some people are just finally saying, nah, GameStop. So the time has arrived, and if you want to try to get up on some deals, or if you just want to support them, if you want to, I'm just glad hopefully they'll give up on that retro initiative, because again, I keep seeing things. I keep seeing people that continue to try to order from them, and they get a whole bunch of bullshit in that package once they open it, which is a shame. It really is a shame. Especially considering also what they're doing, which I'm not even going to get into, as far as like how they deal with games and consoles that they don't sell, how they throw cases away, this, that, and the other. All I can say is good riddance, GameStop. I'll holler at you when you have some deals going on, when you're having clearance. But other than that, arrivederci, my friend. I will see you when I see you. And no, I don't want to pre-order whatever it is that's coming out in the next couple months, because if I want it, I'll buy it. Alright, thanks. I'll see you on the next one.